And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes in his best out on the town attire. I'm wearing a silk shirt right now. You may think that I might be going to do something fun or that I have some event to partake in. I don't. I'm just wearing this at home, of which I will not leave for fun. Does your favorite My Team YouTuber do that? Does he wear silk shirts at home for fun? Possibly. I don't know what they do in their off time. We got some news for tomorrow's content in NBA 2K22 My Team. So let's take a look here. I'm going to start by talking about, I forgot about this. They finally announced the actual qualifiers from game day 2. I'll be honest, I don't recognize a single name on this list outside of like Ty and like Grussy or G Russy. I honestly don't know. He's never corrected me, so I really truly have no idea. We got a most fear dong. Losing weight 294. Okay. Balla for life 300. Shout out to Balla for life 300. Like, I just love that name. That's just fantastic. That's like the most auto-generated basketball name of all time, and I kind of love it. I'll be honest, I super respect it. And then I thought it was Kinglebron, but it's actually King LeBron. I see that now. I'm gonna stop trying to pronounce these gamer tags. This is a mistake that I shouldn't leave in the video, but I'm going to anyway. Hoopsmas is taking over NBA 2K22 tomorrow. Yay, hooray. I know, who's gonna be the Grinch of Hoopsmas? Bam, probably, myself, everyone. Realistically, when we get our first Hoopsmas pack and we get like a silver contract in it, we're all going to be the Grinch at that point. Yeah, the Grinch was actually the hero of that story. For 14 days, log into My Team for a daily Hoopsmas pack containing exclusive winter basketballs. Nobody asked for more basketballs, 2K. Gold and diamond shoe colorways, emphasis on gold. The fact that they specified makes me think the gold colorways are going to drop significantly more than the diamond, if the diamonds even drop at all. Shoe boosts and contracts, both non-specified as far as gem levels, so I'm guessing they're all going to be under diamond. And candy cane and present event cards. Now, they did specify underneath the candy cane and present event cards are exchange cards. Exchange your candy cane for a present event card or a 22 Series 1 pack. No one is taking the Series 1 pack. At least I hope. I don't know, man. In exchange, your present event cards, plural, so I'm guessing it's going to take like 5, probably similar to like the 100 exchange or whatever. For a Hoff badge, diamond consumables, 50 tokens, and more. I mean, I'm interested to see exactly what you can get with that, but Hoopsmas as a whole doesn't exactly excite me. It doesn't exactly get my like loins moving or anything. I mean, it is what it is. We kind of expect. So we have 2 Lakers legends dropping tomorrow. Any guesses? Now, I was going to make a whole video where I guess what the Laker legends were going to be, but yeah, then they actually just announced one of them is Magic, which is really unsurprising. So this is unfortunate for a variety of reasons. Mr. Positive himself, Magic Johnson, is now in the mix. Yeah, I don't really need a 6'9". It would have been so funny if he played shooting guard, small forward. That would have been so sick. He does play point guard, shooting guard. So let's take a look at the Magic we got around this time last year. Now, I'm bummed out because now I'm going to be post-hooked to death by Magic Johnsons over my tiny little John Morant and my little Trae Young that I like to use. Quite unfortunate. So I'm kind of bummed out by that, but I think there will be some noticeable drawbacks. So it's Signature Series, which is unfortunate. I was hoping they would bring back Retro, on the exact date that they brought Retro out last time, but either way, I mean, it's not really the biggest deal in the world. When did we get Magic? I think it was around, was it before this? It might have been before this. No, it's right here. We got Idols on December 31st last year, including this Magic, who everyone was really terrified of, and then I literally never saw anybody play with. So I assume this is going to be the same this year, though people use Penny so crazy that it wouldn't shock me at all if Magic got a lot of play. He'll have 9 Hoff badges. The non-signature version will, 10 for the signature version. Obviously, like probably very similar, if not the exact same gold badge count with that one random silver thrown in there. As far as like what badge we can expect the signature series to differ on, I don't know. This Magic didn't really have the greatest Hoff badges. I mean, it really didn't, honestly. Yeah, this is about correct. This is probably what it's going to look like right here, like 930 and then 1. And then one of these random badges will be a Hoff badge as opposed to a gold badge. I could see it being like bullet passer. If it's not just all together Hoff. If it's not, then probably quick first step would be my number one guess, or unpluckable. Either way, I mean, if you are somebody who's going to run Magic, that's cool. If not, I don't really have a whole lot to say about the Magic discourse. I still think my original theory that one of the cards or one of the Laker legends is going to be Jerry West. I just really feel like we needed Jerry West. I mean, ideally it would have been before we got a Pink Diamond Magic, but it is what it is. Shaq is probably the other one if I had to guess, though. Like I would guess Shaq would be the other one. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it's James Worthy. I would be super stoked about that, but I have a feeling it's probably Shaq, considering right around this time last year we also got this Pink Diamond Shaq, which kind of lines up almost perfectly with what we can expect a Pink Diamond Shaq to look like at this point. We could also see Kobe too. I think it would be a little bit more meta preserving if it was Shaq personally, but I really don't care. I won't be able to afford either of them anyway, so it really truly doesn't matter. But let's talk about what other cards we could see. Now, looking at cards we saw around the same time last year that we haven't seen this year, Zach LaVine, shockingly, we haven't got a Zach LaVine card, which I actually think is kind of crazy. So I wouldn't be really shocked to see Zach LaVine, potentially Diamond. It just depends if we get a Pink Diamond Kobe or not. That's really what dictates Zach LaVine, I think, or at least like another wing in the same guise as like Zach LaVine. You know what I mean? I would be kind of stoked to see him though. I mean, we pretty much got all these guys like within the last month that we're seeing right here over the course of the same time period in 2K21. You know, Diamond James Harden, John Collins, Clyde Drexler. We are due another LaMelo, though. We really are. And it'd be super cool to see like a Diamond or an Amethyst LaMelo that could actually play point guard. That would be great. Other guys that we could easily see. Don't sleep on Big Vlade coming out, dude. Like, they love Big Vlade. I don't know. Scottie Pippen's another one. A Diamond NBA 75 Scottie Pippen. I could easily see that. Bosch. I mean, 2K is, if they're anything, they're predictable. So we could see a lot of these guys. Jamal Murray, we haven't really seen too much love for him. Is it time for Big Taco out here? I don't know if it is. It remains to be seen. I also want to talk about these guys because I'm about to go look at the market and we'll talk about some stuff. But I wanted to talk about these cards. We got some Season 3 reward cards today. I didn't really want to make a whole video talking about it, but Glenn Robinson III, Nerlens Noel, and Kendall Gill. Obviously, this is limited rewards. I'm kind of stoked on Kendall Gill. He doesn't look that great, but he's got Jump Shot 14, which is Isaiah Thomas's release. And as an old head, I love Kendall Gill. I don't know what it is, dude, but like there's something about the combo of the flat top. He's also like ripped and has the one armband and like the compression shorts under the 90s jerseys, which is really sick. I've just always liked Kendall Gill and Vernon Maxwell. I don't know. Those are like two random dudes that I've always loved for some reason. Also, obviously, like Thunder Dan and Rex Chapman, too. I don't know, dude. Something about mid to early 90s guards. I like them. I don't know what to tell you. Nerlens Noel, to be honest, he looks like a slightly better version of Mitchell Robinson. Like, that's kind of the same role he's going to play. I don't really know how we're going to earn these guys. I'm guessing it's some sort of agenda thing, but I just wanted to bring it up because we will see it tomorrow. I mean, Glenn Robinson III looks okay. Did you guys know he has his own base? Tracy McGrady doesn't get his own base, but Glenn Robinson III has it. I don't know, man. Then again, I don't exactly trust 2K to make Tracy McGrady's own base because they will destroy it and he will be unusable. Honestly, that sounds like kind of a good thing, though, because maybe I'll be able to afford him for once. I don't know. All right, let's take a look and see if anybody is panic selling at the moment. I am curious. What about you, Klay Thompson? Are you getting panic sold as of yet? No, not quite, but I would stay tuned for more news in relation to like what cards we're going to be seeing, because we could see like Kobe easily get, revealed. Oh, I forgot to talk about this as well, but they also announced that Crocs are coming to my team, or not my team, my career tomorrow. I don't know. They should have been in there day one, but it is what it is. Also, we're the Van Crocs. So it looks like nobody is abandoning Klay Thompson as of yet. I'm guessing the abandoning of John Wall will be swift and vicious, and it appears that that is the case right now. Let's see. Let's do a real. Where's Penny Hardaway at? Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Penny's getting sold insanely quickly. All right. Look, the thing I will say here about Penny is I don't necessarily think it's a market crash on Penny, because at one point this man was like 40K. That being said, if you do want to compete against Magic, post hooking you to death, Penny might be the best option. I'm hoping they release like a budget bigger point guard, like a Bonga or something with Magic. That way we have something to combat that. I don't think they will do that, but it remains to be seen. Look, most people you play against, it doesn't really matter if they have Magic, or it doesn't really matter, in general, because you can just switch your small forward like an Andre Karolinko or Mikal Bridges onto him, and he's not going to be able to post hook you anyway, so it really doesn't matter. You are going to be vulnerable in a different position, but unless you're playing a God Squad, it doesn't really matter. Look at D-Rob. I'm interested in him as well. The reason I say that is because we haven't got the other card yet, and I feel like it's going to be a big man. Wilter's Shaq would be my guess, but I don't know. So, interesting to say the least. Now, guys we could see completely abandoned for seemingly no reason, because those are always my favorite guys when these news come out. People just abandon cards for no reason. Dolph Schayes is one of those guys. I could see people getting rid of him for seemingly no reason. This one has 10 Hoffs. What did you put on your Dolph Schayes, sir? Some decent... This man put Hoff Chef on him. I love that. Like, unironically, that's hilarious. I don't think Kevin Durant's going to be abandoned. Like, no one really cares that much, like, to get rid of Kevin Durant. Andre Karolinko, we could see his price go down a little bit. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I just don't think Magic really moves the needle for most people. By the way, remember, this is Signature Series 3 we're talking about. So guess what comes back? The signature cards with a lock-in. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have a Magic one, obviously. And then we're going to have whatever other Laker legend right here. And then we're going to have all of these. Honestly, I couldn't tell you who the lock-in is going to be. I truly have no idea. I don't know. Like I said, a Scottie Pippen, I don't know if I said that or not, but I was thinking it. I could see a diamond Scottie Pippen for sure. I could also see like a diamond Kawhi in the mix here as well. And we could see the autographs for that. I just don't know who the lock-in would be. Yeah, I don't know. Like, who could be the lock-in for the Signature Series? I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, truly, Bismack Biyombo, maybe. Vlade Divac sounds right. It probably won't be right, but it sounds right. So does Baron Davis. I feel like neither of them should be the lock-in, but it's possible. Don't sleep on Bob Pettit as the lock-in too. I'm waiting for an NBA 75 Bob Pettit, by the way. I'm really excited about that. I don't know, dude. I really don't know who the lock-in would be. All the older players, I would say, are out because of the NBA 75. So I could see Anton Jameson or Bill Walton. True. Did Bill Walton make NBA 75? I feel like he did. Byron Beck. I'm just looking at cards that came out around the same time last year, and I'm not really seeing anything that makes me go, oh yeah, dude, that could be the lock-in. Bowl. How funny would that be? These cards would all be 500K. I'm dead serious. By the way, suspicious phenomena I have observed this week that I wanted to bring to your attention, right? So, for a long period of time, I thought, or at least had this theory that if the MT sites are not actively working with 2K in some capacity, granted through some back channel or something, kind of like the Soviet Union and America during the Cold War, they had some sort of mole or inside man, because they always seem to raise and lower their prices for MT, coinciding with the content that hasn't even been announced yet. Like, for instance, MT was down to like, by the way, I don't buy MT, so Goff 2K. All right, I don't. I never have. You can look at my account history, like skedaddle, little worms. Anyways, but I do keep track of how much it is, because that is important as somebody who tries to buy cards on the market, knowing if somebody can buy 100 MT for $3, that means I should not be buying any cards at that point. You know what I mean? And selling a bunch of them. So last week, it was $4 pre-Friday's release, before any news had dropped on it whatsoever. Now, yesterday it went up from its current price of like $5.50 basically across the board per 100K. Now it is up to 1050, and that was before this news dropped. So I've always had a suspicion that potentially some of these MT guys are able to get some sort of advanced knowledge as to what's coming to raise and lower their prices. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. You know I'll be up at way too early opening packs, looking fly like I am today, dropping shit apparently. And you can just see the seething like sarcasm coming from my face on that one. And I don't know. I'm not going to pull any of these cards. I'm not going to be able to afford them. I really don't care. I'm just hoping to get like a solid budget card tomorrow, like a Scottie Pippen or potentially like Jerry West or any of the NBA 75 guys. By the way, we're going to have 3 NBA 75 cards, by the way. So in addition, there's going to be certain cards that actually have 3 versions tomorrow. A signature, non-signature NBA 75. Magic is going to be one of those cards. Obviously, the other Lakers legend is going to be one of those cards. And then we'll have a wild card. Probably like Bill Walton or like... No, I don't think Kawhi. Who could be the other one? NBA 75 Dame. I could see that. I could see like a amethyst Dame or something. They do have to squeeze him in at some point. We just got clutch time Dame, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see. We're obviously going to have some rando guys like Jose Calderon and like, you know, Juwan Howard. Bleh. And maybe they'll be good, maybe they won't, but stay tuned. We'll talk about it. Peace out.